Hi, welcome to the Pink Moon Tarot. I'm Nikki, the Pink Moon Tarotist, and I'm here to give a general reading for my fire signs. And that would be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So if that is you, then this reading is for you. Now, as I say, these are general readings, so not everything will resonate with you. So please do feel free to pick up anything that does and leave the rest behind. And if you know your moon, your rising, or your Venus, you can always check those out. They'll all be linked in the description box below, as will all the ways that you can contact me. And if you would like to book a private reading, you can contact me via my website, which is also linked in the description box below. And yeah, that's it. I don't know what I was gonna say then. Okay, so if you would like to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, that would be very, very much appreciated. It doesn't cost you anything, but it means the absolute world to me. It means that I actually do something to the algorithm. That means that my videos will get seen by people, and that really does help me and help you as well. So without further ado, let's take a little look and see what's going on with my fire signs. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to pick out a overview card for the month for each of the signs, and then I will do the general reading, which will be all three of you in together. Okay, so let's take a look. Fire signs. Aries, January 2022. Ooh. Nice, Aries. You have the 10 of Pentacles. Now, the 10 of Pentacles, this is the card of community, of family, of abundance. 10s are a completion. This is like the complete package here. So it's, good communication, feeling part of the community, part of the family, being involved, being supported, but supporting others as well, but also that financial security that comes with that pentacle energy, because it is the earth energy, and earth energy is all about being grounded, about building, growing, developing things, but it also represents money. So it's a really beautiful overarching energy for you. You have this sense of abundance this month, and togetherness, and community spirit, and family, and communication. It's beautiful, beautiful energy. So let's take a look at my lovely Leos. What is their overarching energy for this month of January 2022? Thank you very much. Ooh, Leo. We got a little bit of love going on for you here. So we have the Knight of Cups. He's Mr. Romance. He's the dreamer. He's the one that brings the love. Now, this may be romantic love for some of you, and this may be love of yourself, love of something that you are doing, that you are creating. We will know more when we get further into the reading. But yes, the Knights are about movement. They're about bringing you that little extra. It's not quite got to king and queen status, but they are bringing you the messages. They are bringing you what you need. And the Knight of Cups brings you the love. He brings you the romance. He brings you the dream. Okay? So then let's take a look at my lovely Sagittarius. What's going on with them? Okay. Sagittarius, we have justice for you. So, my lovely Sagittarius, the Justice card is about balance, fairness. It's to do with things being in, equal amounts. So it's that sense of equilibrium. You can see here, you've got the mirrored reflection, you've got the sword of truth here, you've got the scales of justice. It's all to do with fairness, okay? So this month is a month of balance, of fairness, of being supported. And sorry, I'm just writing the cards down so I don't forget what you all were, so that you'll see why in a bit. Yeah, it's all to do with that sense of balance. And if you have any legal issues that are going on, then you know, it's about that legal outcome as well, being fair and being just. Doesn't necessarily mean if you do have something legal that it comes down on your side, but it will come down in a fair and just way. It did actually come out upside down, but I'm not doing reversals for these, so I'm not for these 3 overview cards. I'm just doing the uprights. So I'm taking this as balance, as fairness. So it's going to be a very balanced month for you, a very just month. And that's not a bad thing. Okay, so let's take a look and delve deeper now for my lovely fire signs. Just recutting the cards. And let's take a little look. So, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, what do they need to know for January? Straight off the bat. Nice. Okay. Okay. Fire signs, January. Nice. Woo. Nice. Okay, well, I'm not surprised to see fire cards coming out with the fire signs. Not at all. Okay, this is interesting. So we're starting off with the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is that card of your soul tribe. You know, those people that support you no matter what. It can be your connectivity with Source, with your spirit guides, your guardian angels. It can be a connection with your friends online or in real life. But those people, those energies that support you, it's about having that love surrounding you. And that is a gorgeous energy to have. I really, really like that. So yeah, we're starting off on a good footing here. We're starting off with support, with love, with connectivity and communication. Okay, and that's going to be an important element to keep with you during this month. We then have the 5 of Cups in the reverse. Now, 5s are never nice cards to have. I'm not going to lie about that. They're never nice cards to have. But the thing is they are warnings, you know. They are not about you taking on board the element of that card, rather looking out for it so that you may avoid it. And that's really important. So I'm kind of glad when I see a 5 come up, because it shows me something that you maybe need to look out for. Now, the 5 of Cups is, you know, cups are water energy. It's about that spilt regret, about the loss, about the pain of that loss, about things that, you know, the shoulda, woulda, couldas. And when it's in the reverse like that, it shows me that you may be wallowing a little bit in, you know, feeling sorry for yourself, feeling that woe is me-ness. and, you know, not all of you, but some of you. And it's time to kind of shake that off a little bit and realize that you don't have to stay in that emotion of loss. You don't have to stay in that emotion of regret. You know, the past is past. You cannot change the past. What you can do is change the way that you react to it, change the way that you look at it, and change the way you feel about it, and then move on. Okay? We also have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, the Eight of Pentacles, you know, it's that card of knocking out the pentacles, working on something, building it, creating it, working hard. In the traditional Rider-Waite, you have the chap with the chisel and the hammer, and he's literally knocking out the pentacles. It's, you know, it's a rinse, repeat kind of energy. When it's in the reverse like this, it shows me that you may have some issues around your work. You may feel like you don't want to do it. You know, you're lacking motivation, lacking the joy in the job. Okay? And that's okay. You know, I've been feeling that too. We get there. Sometimes we don't feel motivated. Sometimes the motivation just goes. And that's okay. But it's coming back, so don't worry. It's coming back, and that's what's important here. We have, underneath that Three of Cups, we have the King of Swords. Now, the swords are the air energy, the energy of knowledge, communication, wisdom. The King of Swords is a leader, can represent a boss. So this may be the person that is either going to re-inspire you or is going to have made you feel underappreciated, and so therefore you know your motivation has gone. But remember, it also represents that knowledge and that communication. So communicate, use your powers of communication when you are feeling dissatisfied and upset. Look at things from a more logical perspective, okay? A little bit of logic goes a long way. And there's a lot of fire energy in this reading. We've got 3 wand cards here, which are fire energy, and fire energy can be energy everywhere. It can be, you know, that sort of, I'm enthusiastic, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this. And it's like you're all over the place because you're excited about something. And excitement is great, but it needs that direction. And that's where this fella comes in. And this is amazing to see in this reading, because he is taking that, sorry, I've got hair in my eye. He is taking that fire energy and he's giving it that direction. He's saying, nope, this is not going to go everywhere. This is the direction we need to go in. That's what we need to do. And he's focusing it. And I love that, because it's really important to have that focus. If you have all fire, no air, you don't have the focus. If you have all water, no earth, you don't have the grounding. You just have the, ooh, you know, it's that kind of energy. So I'm really happy to see him there. In the center of the reading, we have our first fire card, our first wand card, which is the 3 of Wands. And that's right in the center. So this is kind of coloring the whole thing. And the 3 of Wands is that waiting for your ships to come in. It's waiting for those things that you want to happen. Okay. So whatever is making you feel lethargic, unenthusiastic, not wanting to, you know, unmotivated, not wanting to do whatever it is you're working on, you know, you kind of lost your mojo a little bit. It's that energy of, well, I know what I want, and I'm just waiting for that to come in. And can it just come in already? Because I'm really sick of waiting now. Okay. And it's next to that King of Swords. And so therefore, get that knowledge, get that communication going, get that wisdom, get that direction, and you can bring forth what it is you want. You see here, she's got this surfboard under her arm. She doesn't have to stand and wait for her ships to go in. She can jump on that surfboard and go and meet her destiny. And that's the message here, okay? So you don't have to wait, but you do have to relight that spark. Next to that, we have the card of Temperance. Temperance, you know, this goes in with Sagittarius's justice here. It's all about balance, but it's also to do with playing with those energies. You know, that yin yang. In the traditional Rider-Waite, you have the angel with the jug of water and the jug of water here, and she's pouring the water between the jugs. She's got one toe in the water, one toe on the land, that grounding of that flow, but, you know, keeping the energies going. And it is about playing with those energies, about finding your equilibrium, finding your sense of balance, your sense of what works for you. You've got the sun and the moon, the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine. It's all about that balance between the two. So play with the energies until you find that balance that gives you your mojo back, that gives you that sense of purpose for working on something, that sense of enthusiasm for working on something. And it will come. It will come. We have underneath that Three of Cups and King of Swords, we have here the Wheel of Fortune. Now, what do wheels do? Wheels keep on turning. And the Wheel of Fortune is no different. Fortune is in your favor when the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. You know, it's about things going in cycles. They, you know, that momentum gaining. You cannot stop the wheel from turning any more than you can stop the world from turning. It's just how you turn it that's important here. And you're turning it in a good direction. Trust me, you're turning it in a good direction here. And that's a great thing. You are going to move away from that cycle of lethargy, that cycle of feeling sorry for yourself, and start to find that spark coming back. Because look what is here. We have the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands next to one another. And this is amazing. Knights are momentum. You've got these two sandwiching that king. This knight, she's the bringer of joy. She's the bringer of inspiration, of spark. You know, they bring you that new sense of purpose, that new sense of that fire being lit in your belly. And like I say, without the King of Swords here as well, you know, with these two kings, this is a great pairing. It wouldn't necessarily have the direction that it has with that king there. This is about you getting your spark back, getting that momentum going, getting your joy back, finding your way. By the end of the month, you will be finding your way into that joy. You will be following your joy, following your inspiration, using your creative energy for creating the life you want. And how amazing is that? So Leos, use that love to ignite that spark within you. Use what it is you love to create that spark, to create that energy. Aries, this is about work for you. This is about family. It's about community. That 10 of Pentacles that came up. It's about success over all, the abundant feeling over all. That's where your joy is. And Sagittarius, this is about you having that balance, having that sense of what is right, what is good, what is for you. Okay? And that King of Wands, he's strong, he's dynamic, he is a leader. So be the leaders that you know you are. You know, because you are fire signs. You have that energy, you have that charisma, and this is your time to start to use that for your benefit, to move yourself forwards, to gain what it is you really want. And I love that. That's a beautiful, beautiful energy. And you have had, you know, really great sort of overarching energies for each of you. And it relates so beautifully with this finding your spark, finding your sense of equilibrium, finding your joy, and following your love. And remember, right at the start, we had this. Use your soul tribe to support you, to help you, to be there for you, because we all need somebody at some point in our lives. And whether that's your spirit team or your guardian angels, or whether it's people that you love and you adore and love and adore you in real life, you have that around you. Just know you're supported, know you're loved, and know you've got this amazing amount of fire and momentum coming towards you. You just need to give it some direction, play with those energies, and really find your focus. And then just watch your ships come in. Okay, my lovely fire signs, that is your reading for the month of January. I hope you enjoyed that. If you want to delve deeper, you can always contact me for a private reading. The link to my website is in the description box below. But until next time, I hope you have a wonderful January and Happy New Year to you all. Until next time, namaste.